Yes, folks, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. I know I ask this every time, and a lot of people don't, you know, but it really helps if you do. Like and subscribe, please. And here we go. And don't forget to leave your comments, some good comments. I had a request for a song. Some brave gentleman there asked me to sing a specific song. Lee Marvin recorded it, Wandering Star. So when I ring the song dinger, that's what you're going to get. But first of all, let me talk about a guy who appeared in court yesterday from Belmarsh Prison. The brother of that total shithouse, the bomber from Manchester bomber. Killed 22 people at Manchester, innocent young people going to watch, I think it was some concert from Adriana Grande, was it? I don't know. Never heard the singer. But anyway, he helped to plot the bombing, and he's in Belmarsh Prison. And when he was in Frankland, he attacked 4 prison officers, and he's now been charged with attempted murder. And he appeared in court via video from Belmarsh Prison. And he was surrounded by staff in riot gear. I mean, they're frightened of this guy or something. I'm going to say this. There's some always been dangerous prisoners. Always been dangerous prisoners. Yeah. But if the staff are frightened of them, they're going to exploit that. Yeah. I mean, I ain't a particularly giant of a guy, but I was never afraid. Always believed that if it came to it, then what was going to happen was they were going to get seen to. And what used to happen at places like Strangeways and the Scrubs, if they did kick off, then all the staff would instantly respond. And nowadays, there's not enough staff on duty, and not a number of the staff on duty are carrying handbags and lipstick. And members of the Hostess Brigade, what bloody use are they going to be when it kicks off? That's the problem. And they seem to be worried about this guy. And how did he supposedly attacked the staff at Frankland, stabbed them, and he had 4 shanks. So, mate, why aren't they turning his cell over every week? That's what we used to do at the Scrubs and Strangeways. Anybody who looked like they were going to cause trouble, turn the cell over, search it. When I turn the cell over, I mean, you get the inmate outside the cell, stand them there, then you get everything out of the cell, the whole lot. Then you search the cell. You'd be surprised where they hide things. You know, the tubes for the bed, they stick weapons up inside the tubes of the bed and put the end bit back on, so you have to remove them. But there is a way to search a cell, and you learn how to do it over a period of time. So why are they not on top of that? One of the reasons, I believe, is because they're short of staff. Why are they short of staff? Well, I can't recruit them. People aren't going to go and work in that when you can earn more as a car park attendant. I mean, you look at a car park attendant, you get $40,000 a year. How much do you get as a prison officer working 40 hours a week, working nights, working weekends, bank holidays, all the lot? You're better off parking cars, aren't you? Or being in charge of the car park, something like that. Well, anyway, this guy is on trial. He's going to go up in 2027, I believe. He's just been committed for trial. Remanded in custody. He's already in custody serving life, so it won't make any difference there. But he's remanded in custody. He's going to be heard in January of 27, I believe. And he actually, on camera, told the judge, listen, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be represented. Basically, get on with it. I don't care, you know. Go back sometime, and I think he would care. There's a way to help people to realise that they've made a mistake, but don't seem to happen nowadays. I suppose, you know, society has progressed, and the violence met with violence has gone. But certainly that used to be the case. So he's going up in January 2027, charged with 4 counts of attempted murder. He's pleading not guilty. It really won't make any difference because he's not going to come out for the next 20, 30 years, is he? But in that time, he's got to be held under close observation. My experience of that is that it works. And what else works? When you attack prison staff, well, you're going to do it twice, unless you're absolutely insane like Mad Frankie Fraser. He attacked staff numerous times. Towards the end of his violent episodes, he was in strange ways, and the chief officer there allowed him out of his cell at lunch times and wearing slippers and all that nonsense. I said to Frankie Fraser, and people say, we wouldn't say that to his face. Believe me, I did. Fraser, get behind your door. Oh no, he's telling me this story. The chief officer said it's all right for me to be out. I said, I'll go and see the chief officer. I'm in charge of this wing. Now get behind your door. And I would have been perfectly willing to assist him through the door if he hadn't done it. Believe me. There's only one thing he had to do, because Frankie Fraser wasn't particularly big. He was about, 5'2", I reckon. 5'3". Weighed about 10 stone. Pick up with one hand, throw into cell. People say he wouldn't do it. The dangerous part about Frankie Fraser was that he would attack you from behind. He never would front you face to face, attack you from behind. He attacked a member of staff at Durham with a chair, a big one of these metal chairs, bashed it into the back of his head and fractured his optic nerve. The guy was blind after that. That's Frankie Fraser. Attack from behind or attack from the front, so long as you're nailed to the floor. And he's got a blowtorch and a set of pliers to rip your teeth out. He was a scumbag. Anyway, it's that time of day. I'm going to read you a poem. So that shithouse who's in Belmarsh prison pleaded not guilty to 4 attempted murders on prison staff, and he's going up in January 2027. No doubt we'll hear more of him in the meantime, but why aren't they turning his cell over, searching his cell every week? Search him every day. Strip searching, the full Monty. Give it to him. Dan, I seriously advocate that. This is a poem I'm going to read you now by John Betjeman. It's about the area of England where they train racehorses. It's called Upper Lambourne. Up the ash tree climbs the ivy, up the ivy climbs the sun. With a 20,000 pattering, has a valley breeze begun. Feathery ash, neglected elder, shift the shade and make it run. Shift the shade towards the nettles, and the nettles set it free to streak the stained Carrara headstone where, in 1923, he who trained 100 winners paid the final entrance fee. Leathery limbs of Upper Lambourne, leathery skin from sun and wind, leathery breeches, spreading stables, shining saddles left behind, to the down the string of horses moving out of sight and mind. Feathery ash in leathery Lambourne waves above the sarsen stone, and Edwardian plantations so coniferously mown as to make the swelling downland far surrounding seem their own. Upper Lambourne by John Betjeman. And it's that time of day, folks. That's it, I've rung the song ding, you see. That's your warning, yeah. Now, it was suggested that I sing this song, and I'm going to sing it, but I've got the wrong hat on to sing it. So, first of all, take off that hat and put on another hat. Where is it? Come here, you little bastard. Here we go. That's it. A top hat. Because apparently in the film Paint Your Wagon, Lee Marvin, who sang this song, actually wore a top hat. So I put the top hat on. See, there's a top hat, yeah? Here we go. Wandering Star, originally by Lee Marvin. And I'm going to make a real mess of this, folks. So, you've had your warning. The song dinger's done. I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. Wheels are made for rolling, mules are made to pack. I never seen a sight that didn't look better looking back. I was born under a wandering star. Mud can make you prisoner and the plains can make you dry. Snow can burn your eyes, but only people make you cry. Home is made for coming from, for dreams of going to, which, with any luck, will never come true. I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. Do I know where hell is? Hell is in hello. Heaven is goodbye forever. It's time for me to go. I was born under a wandering star. A wandering star. There you go. I think that's enough of that, don't you? I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, folks. I got my top hat on, especially to sing that for you. Sincerely hope you liked it. If you did, Sick Parade, Monday morning, 9 a.m, A1 landing. I've got a syringe just waiting to cure you. Because there's obviously something wrong if you like that. Even I didn't. Tales from the jail, folks.